I was brushing my hair. Don't know who's there, but hello, whoever's there. Just brushing my hair. I just had an interview. My hair's crazy. I just had an interview, so thus the makeup. I have so much hair, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Kevin. Did you see the toys I got for you? Did you ever go home to see them? I hope you're doing well, everybody. My hair is like kind of weird today. How are you? I'm doing okay. How is everybody doing? Forgive my hair. It's like really thick right now and like well it is thick, but I mean like it's like kind of unruly. And I didn't get the chance to do anything to it today. Just brush it. It's clean though. Hello. Hello, Oddly ASMR. Oddle. I hope I'm saying that right. Today has been, well, today's been okay. I've had a good day. I hope everybody's doing good. I just thought I'd hop on here for a little bit and do a little video. You have not yet? You haven't had a chance to go home? That's okay. One day you'll get to see it. Odile. 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 I'm sorry. Me and my dyslexia. I had an interview just now with a cardiologist, and I'm actually doing pretty good today. I got up, went to work, and I was so tired when I got there. I've been training one of my associates at work my to do my job because they're trying to cross train her. She's the surgery billing department, but they're trying to cross train her, so I've been trying to help her. And I don't like training people. So, been having the problems with my semi. I am so sorry, Kevin. I know that you've been having problems with that. Isn't it the tires that you've been having trouble with? Tire problems. Yeah, tire problems. And forgive me if if I'm reading some things wrong. It's just that I take I take my glasses off because I don't like my glasses on while I don't know, I just don't like them on while I'm doing live videos, so I take my glasses off. So anyway, um, I just had a interview with a cardiologist, practice manager, and I think it went really, really well. Of course, she did tell me that she's um, has other candidates, but she said she really liked me, and um, oh my gosh, nails and blowouts. That's the trucking life for you. I hope everything gets better for you, Kevin. That's terrible that you have to go through all that. And then she said that they were like some of them were some of the places you took the tires to. The mechanic was like taking your money and stuff like that, like being deceptive or something. I don't know. I think I heard that. Basically cheating you. So we'll see how that goes. The only thing that makes me a little sad about if I should get this job at the cardiologist is I lose my Friday afternoon freedom. Like I won't have my Friday afternoons anymore, which I love that, but it's like I will be making more money though with this other job, so that's the plus side. plus side to working at this place. So I don't know. We'll see. I have another interview with this place, with this practice. So also they pay for you if you decide to go to school, which I want to do that. Like if you decided to go to school to be, um, you're going to want that Friday girl. I know, but I don't want to be dealing with the people at my job though. Like the way right now my manager has not been treating me bad. She's been really nice. Well, not really nice. Not like going out of her way, but she's been okay. But like I said, just sometimes they're in a they all get in moods where they just attack you. Like sometimes they just they attack me sometimes for no reason at all. Really, it's no reason. In their head, they have a reason, but in my mind, they have no reason because I haven't done anything. Everybody makes slight mistakes, and these are little fixable mistakes that everybody has made in the past, and they go crazy if you make them. And it's like I'm tired of dealing with that, like I don't know. It's not just that, it's just like a lot of things. I don't think I can progress where I'm at, and I don't know. That's every job. What if the cardiologist job is worse? But what if it's not? You know what I mean? What if it's not? I'm taking a chance, but if I'm unhappy where I'm at right now, it's better than being unhappy where I'm at right now. I can always go to another job. You know what I mean? Just move jobs. I've heard this place. I looked up reviews on it, and it's the cardiologist that I just interviewed for. It seems like a lot of people like working there. They don't have a lot of a turnaround, so they hire internally a lot. And she said, normally we hire internally here. And she said, but I noticed that I used to work at a certain practice clinic that they have merged in with each other. She said, and that's the reason why I called you, because you used to work at that clinic and we've merged with them. She said, so you're kind of like internal still. And I said, oh, okay. So she said, so we hire internally. And I remember with that other clinic, they do hire internally only. And so we'll see. But they do pay for you to go to school. And that is something that I was thinking about doing. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not toxic. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to get. I know that I can find a good. I mean, I'm almost here a year. I've been almost at this job a year, and I'm not gonna just like quit them. You know, what I mean, I'm not gonna just leave. I'd give them at least a 2 to 3 week notice. So we'll see what happens. I kind of want to work for like a neurologist or a cardiologist or something like that better. That to me is, I think that I feel more like those are more interesting practices to me, like specialty offices to me, and fields of health care. I would probably be more fascinated with that aspect of it, um, learning about things like that, rather than just where I'm working at now, like ENT, ear, nose, and throat. I would be more. It would be more of something to work at, like a cardiologist or like I don't know if I would want to work in oncology because that's like cancer related healthcare, and I don't think I can handle like that kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. I mean, I'm expecting another um to another what do you call it, interview. So she's gonna get me set up with another interview, but I have to email her my schedule because next week I don't know what I'll be doing next week, like if it's check in, check out. So we'll see. And when I do check in, my lunch break is different. It's a different time. When I do check out, it's a different time. Hi, Bubble Ron. How are you doing, girl? Girl. It's not windy at all here. Slightly windy. I can see the wind outside, but slightly. And it's hot. Very hot. It is. It says it's 95 degrees outside right now, but I don't know. It feels warmer than that. I'm having a good day. Thank you. I hope you are too. Just tired. I don't know how people fall asleep in their vehicles though. Like my coworkers, they go to sleep in their cars and they're like sleeping in their vehicles. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Even if I'm like dead tired, I cannot like um be relaxed enough in my vehicle or anywhere like away from my home that I am totally relaxed to sleep. I can't. My mind is too active. I think about too many things. Oh, do your current job now? You're going to interviews. I do your current job no? No. They asked about it like, and even if they do, guys, I don't care anymore. I don't care. It's not like I really care. I mean, even if they did know, I wouldn't care. Um, I don't say anything about it at my job. They are wondering why I do dress up, but like a little bit more than I usually do, but I don't say anything to anybody. Like one of my coworkers asked me, "Hey, are you like interviewing?" And I was just like, I didn't say anything to her. I just go, and I walked away. I wasn't being rude. I just didn't want to talk about it. It's so hot, my bird bath dries up every day. You shouldn't care. It's up to you. It's just that, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't care anymore. I've like pretty much like checked out of where I'm at right now. I let things go. Like usually if things usually bothered me at my job, I don't even care about it anymore. I'm just like it doesn't matter because I'm interviewing and I know that I'm going to find something pretty quickly. I just know it. I feel it. And whatever I get is going to be something I'm sure I'll because I'm picky too about what I get. I when they're interviewing me, I'm interviewing them. You know what I mean? I'm interviewing the interviewee or the interviewer. Related. But my phone had died just a while ago or it went blank because the phone got overheated. It got hot. It did. I had it in a way that was right there by the sun. I didn't realize it was getting overheated, so it just died. But it's back on again. So I was gonna go live yesterday, but I ended up going down. I ended up I ended up meeting up with family and going to eat sushi last night. So I wasn't able to do anything because I got home late. Then I showered and as you can see, my hair is just like hot. You have a storm. Do you mean that like metaphorically or or like an actual storm is coming in? I'm thinking 86 degrees. It's 86 degrees. Wow. It's about 6 degrees. No, let me see. 10 degrees cooler over where you are than where I'm at. Thunderstorms. Oh, okay. Thunderstorms. Nope. We are clear, clear skies, hot and dry like the desert. And I haven't even like eaten lunch yet or nothing. I'm not really hungry though. Hi Zens, how are you doing? I'm gonna do a video tonight. I'm gonna try really hard to do a video tonight. I just get like kind of depressed lately or something. I don't know. Something's off with me lately. I'm doing okay, Zens. I get a lot of like um hate. I wouldn't say hate, but like concern for like doing these kind of lives where I'm talking about like interviews and stuff like that for my that I'm doing it that I'm doing to look for another job. But it's like nobody knows that I have a channel. So I feel like I'm not talking about I'm not saying my manager's name. I'm not saying I'm not letting you know where I work at, you know? So it's like, I don't see how that's a big deal. But I do get a lot of people saying that I shouldn't talk about it. And maybe that is unwise, but I need to vent somehow, guys. Oh yeah, I hope you don't get any tornadoes. That would be terrible. But I'm thinking about doing a live later. I mean, I've just been really careful, you know. I don't get on here and like bash my manager and say mean things. It's like somebody said I was slandering her, but I'm like, slandering is when you say something against the person, like lies. I said, but I'm not lying. It's not like I'm lying. I'm not saying anything that's a lie. You could vent. If they don't like it, they can watch something else. That's what I mean. It's like, and it's not like I want to like push people away or like be mean to anybody. I'm not trying to be mean to even my manager. I think that, you know, sometimes people just don't click. And I think that she liked me at first, maybe, but I think that there's something there that she doesn't like anymore, and she just takes it out on me. You haven't been bashing your man. You've been really telling the truth. That's right. It's like, I'm not saying anything mean. I'm not saying like she's a horrible person. She's a this and that. I'm just saying that, you know, there are times when she gets on to me about things very rudely, and um, I don't like that, and so I'm just looking for something different, you know? I've never had a manager treat me like that before, and she doesn't treat anybody else like that, and I've been very diligent and very hardworking, and I make like maybe very minimal mistakes in my work, and whereas everybody else makes mistakes, if I make a mistake, she really zones in on that. She really like focuses on those mistakes that I make. And I don't know why. Even my own coworker said, I don't know why she picks on you. But she hasn't been picking on me like for the last 2 days, so I don't know. It's really strange. It says here, if you, it could be risky if they happen to figure it out, but I feel like your odds are pretty good. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's say that it does happen. I mean, it happens then, but I need to vent somehow. I need to vent like the way I feel, like somewhere. I mean, I don't like talking to my husband about it because I know that he just like listens, and he'll listen to me, but it gets overwhelming for him too to listen to me too much about these kind of things. But I just feel bad because the manager be dealing with mental. I think it is. I think it is something like that, but I am not sure. Because she'll leave me alone. I mean, she'll just totally leave me alone. Like, it, it, I don't know. It's like, even she told me one time that she said she's just feeling in a mood that day. So I'm thinking, is it when you're feeling in a mood? I'm a very passive person, like very submissive, passive. I'm not aggressive. I'm very mild. And so people take advantage of that. Like, they really take advantage of that. Like what you're saying isn't all that bad. Anyway, so it even if they did find you meh, that's what I'm saying. It's like, even if they did find out, I don't really care. I don't care. I think they know. They know that something's up because I came to work with curly hair the other day. I had lipstick on, like my makeup was done. I was going to an interview, and the billing girl was like, she goes, Nikki, she said, it's very, you look very nice today. And she said, if I didn't see you in scrubs, I would think that you were going on an interview. That's what she told me. And I was just like, that's funny. I said, I went like that. I said, that's real funny. And she goes, but you're in scrubs, so I don't think that. And I was like, I just kind of like blew it off like nothing. I was just like, it didn't really bother me though. It just kind of, I, when she said that, I was like, what? but it didn't really like scare me or anything. I was just like, I almost turned around and said, "Yeah, I am." I mean, I've it's totally cool. I mean, like they don't mind that I'm in scrubs. I'll interview in scrubs or in regular clothes. There's a tornado warning in Canada? Yep, there's usually tornadoes in the summer where I'm at. Well, be careful. We don't we don't get very many tornadoes here. We had one in Gerald, which is like 45, not even 45, like 20, 25 minutes away from where I'm at right now. And that was a devastating tornado. Devastating. Like it killed a lot of people. But here, where I'm at, like in Pflugerville, Texas, it's not really, we don't get a lot of tornadoes. Ooh, I got an itch on my foot. So I can get it. But anyway, there's not much ASMR. It's very difficult to do ASMR in my vehicle because I have to have the air condition on, and that already like takes away from the quiet aspect of it. And then I don't have very many toys here. Like there's not very many objects to like tap on and stuff like that. I have some things, but I don't know. I might go live later, and I might do a toy show and tell if y'all wanted me to do that. Like I have a bunch of toys in a bag. Like I'm like a kid, right? And I have all these toys like pop figures and stuff like that, and just different things. And I was thinking of just showing you my little collection that I have. If they're just in a bag in the garage, and I was gonna get them. You like them? Well, I'm glad you do. Sitting behind me, nobody. Pegonomics. Hope you're doing well. Nobody's sitting behind me. There better not be. But I've just been feeling blah lately. It's like it's so hot here, guys, that I don't even want to go swimming. Like going swimming in this heat is like ugh. I just want to stay at home in the cool air. And even then I get like stir crazy just staying at home. So it's just like I don't know. I think it's just pure boredom. But I try to keep myself busy. I'm gonna trying to get back into artwork, like drawing and painting and stuff. I used to do that all the time. I'm trying to get back into like hobbies and things that I used to love to do. I've just been so busy working, and then I'm tired, and then there's a lot of things. I have an interview tomorrow with an ear, nose, and throat clinic. I should do an artwork show and tell. The problem with my artwork is this. I've done it, taken a picture of it, and then I've given it away. Like I'll usually do artwork for people like they like I want you to draw me this or paint this. So I'm like, okay. So I'll paint it or draw it. I take a picture of it to remember it, and then I give it away. So I don't have like there's not much of those drawings that I have like that are original. That's why I want to make more art and keep it so that way I can not give it away, you know what I mean? So that way I have original artwork. But um yeah, this interview tomorrow is kind of like I'm I'm looking forward to it and I'm not because it's going to be um with an ear, nose and throat clinic. And again, like I said, I don't the ear, nose and throat aspect of the clinical care, whatever, healthcare is kind of boring to me. There's not much I'm not interested in it, I guess you could say. I'm not really that interested in it. I like to work places where I find interest the in the specialty, like per se, like cardiology, neurology. Like I like to be able to find interest in the practice that I work for, and or whatever I'm doing, And the ear, nose, and throat part is just not that, it doesn't interest me. So, yeah, I want to like what I do. I want to love what I do. So it's like that part of the healthcare is just not very, it doesn't interest me. Um, Cardiology interests me, psychology interests me, neurology interests me. I worked for a neurology clinic for a week, but I didn't like, they wanted somebody to learn like in 1 week all of the, like everything. It was really weird. So I just told them I declined the job because I was like, y'all are expecting kind of a lot from me, or from anybody really. And I left in good terms because they even paid me like for the rest of the week. I only worked like through 4 days there, and they wanted somebody to learn like in like 7 days everything. And I said, well, that won't be me. I said, because there's no way I can learn all this in 7 days. But I'm not really used to working like in a company where they were pushing that kind of um they were really like pushing for people to like learn really quickly and in less than 7 days. And I was like, there ain't no way that's gonna happen. But we left in good terms. I was laughing with him, with the manager, and we were just like, he was a nice guy, but he expected too much. I was really sad too because they catered every day. You never had to worry about lunch. Um, they had insurance that started immediately, so that was really good. Hello, greetings from Greece. Hello, Ginos Kokinos. What is your favorite job? My favorite job? Um, what is my favorite job? I would probably working for a neurologist or working for a psychologist would be my favorite job because I love the like behavioral disorder health. Like I love that part of the brain. Like the brain is very amazes me all the time. And that's something that I love, like biology, science, things like that. I love dealing with the, I like to be able to work where I can like talk to the doctors about like what fascinates them about the brain and things like that. I don't know. I just, well, I will study it from a master's. Oh, you love, and we'll study it from a master's. That's what I mean. It's like I like to work in places where it's interesting. You know what I mean? Like where things interest me. This job, I'm just going through the motions of scheduling people, and I don't really care about anything that was really like when I worked at Austin Diagnostic Clinic. I did internal medicine, which people would come in with sicknesses and different things, like different sicknesses and even like colds and flus and like like everything was different every day. Things were different every day. This place, it's like the same stuff over and over and over and over again. Ears, somebody have a stuffy nose. They have a clogged ear. It's earwax cleaning. It's just the same stuff. Very rarely do we have somebody that comes in with like a cyst that needs removed, like a biopsy. Like those kind of things interest me, like a biopsy, like it's all those other surgical parts of a practice that interests me, of a specialty. But I don't know. I really want to go back to school. I just don't know if I can work in the medical field, like in like a nurse. Maybe I could do medical assistant, but I don't know if I could be a nurse because I know I could be a nurse. I know I'm smart enough to learn to do that stuff. The problem is that I don't know if I can handle people people getting real sick and dying in front of me. I don't think I can handle that. That would become a burden. It would weigh on me a lot. Seeing my patients die would be very sad for me. So I don't know. But my favorite job, yeah, would have to be like working for like mental health. The only thing I'm just like bleh about is that I try not to work. Okay, now this is gonna sound really bad. I try not to work for places where the insurances are. This is gonna sound horrible. Medicaid or like, um, because that is a pain. That is a very that's a headache. Working for places that accept any insurance in the world, that can be a real headache. And so I try not to get into practices that accept every single insurance that you can imagine, because then it becomes overwhelming to me to have to try to figure out all those insurances like Medicaid and like charitable. I know that sounds terrible. I'm not. It, I'm glad that there are charitable insurance out there, and there's Medicaid, and there's Ascensions where, that yeah, it's just a lot of work, and I don't mind work, but I don't know. I just sometimes I think that the more of those kind of insurances that are allowed in a practice that's a specialty office can be very overwhelming when you're trying to deal with those kind of insurances, and the people can be very demanding. Um, I don't know. That's just me though. Maybe that sounds terrible. Maybe I shouldn't think that way because I know that everybody deserves health care. It doesn't, everybody deserves to be seen for health care. I'm so grateful my office doesn't deal with most insurances. Even the few we deal with are pain. I'm just saying that I like I like to deal with insurances that are commercial that are just or employment based that are like Blue Cross Blue Shield are the one of the best insurances you could have. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, Cigna, uh, United Healthcare is okay. It's down there. I have United Healthcare. I don't really care for it. It's okay. Um, but I do have a PPO. I pay extra for that, so that way I don't have to have a what do you call it? A referral from a doctor because that's the pain in the butt part of the job is when you have an HMO and what is PPO? A PPO is when you can go anywhere. Like you don't have to have a referral from your doctor. Oh, you're interested in being from okay, so you're from Canada. So y'all don't have y'all have free health care, so it doesn't matter up there, you know what I mean? Here in America, they make you pay for every little thing, like every little thing that you get done to yourself, like healthcare wise. They'll make you pay for every little thing and you have to go through insurance. And PPO basically is like a green ticket into any doctor that you want to see. HMO, but you have to have a doctor's basically a doctor's okay, like the green light to be able to go and see another doctor, and that's a pain in the butt. I feel sorry for people that have HMOs because that can be a hassle when you're wanting to get into see a specialist or another doctor, and you can't because the doctor, their PCP or primary care, doesn't get their referral out on time or is taking their time getting a referral, and you just want to be seen. I mean, it's just it can be a real hassle. So, yes, Kevin, I will do some videos soon. Just working on getting a different job. My contract is up and I'm in job search mode. I know what you mean. Oh, your contract is up. It depends on the type of healthcare in Canada. If you need to go to the hospital, you're good to go. But if you like chiro or physio or other specialties like that, it can be very, very expensive. That's what I mean. Like, oh, really? So you can go to like basic healthcare is like paid for and everything, but if you go to a specialty doctor, then you have to pay out of pocket, right? Okay, I gotcha. See, I always believed that you go to the hospital, that you go anywhere and it's free. It's free, but the ER wait time in Canada is 12 hours. What if you went there with a heart attack or like that's crazy? Yeah, see, here in where I live in the U.S., the wait time is probably 4 hours. It's probably about 3 to 4 hours for to get in to see a doctor here in the ER, depending on where you go. You go to the like downtown hospitals where like the homeless and everybody goes, you're gonna like let's say a community hospital, then you're gonna be waiting there a long, long time because that's where everybody goes. That's like central pub of the hospital. But if you go to like the outskirts of the city, to these little hospitals, then you're probably looking at 3 hours probably. That's really bad here. People die in the hallways having never been gotten all. Oh my god, that makes me sick. Also, it depends on what you go in for. They will have one doctor on one floor. Oh my god, that is so scary. That's terrifying. Yeah. So see, like, um, here. Look, hold on. We have one that's in downtown Austin that is like for like it's like the central location for the hospital. We have a lot of homeless people in here in Austin. I don't live in Austin anymore. I live in Pflugerville, and that we don't have that here. But I don't know how they handle the homeless issue here, but we don't see very many homeless or loitering or like panhandling here where I live. But the if you step over to Austin, there's so many like homeless people and panhandlers and people that are begging for money. And if you go downtown, it's way worse. And um, that's where the hospital is. There's a couple of hospitals there, but there's one that it's a trauma center, and it just takes forever to be seen there because everybody in Austin goes there, like that lives out there, goes there, including the homeless people that makeshift camps out there downtown. One time, one time I was working at Austin Diagnostic Clinic in the hospital. I worked in the hospital, and there was clinics inside the hospital, and a person died in their vehicle because they drove themselves to the hospital. They were having a heart attack, and they thought they could make it, and they died right there in the parking lot. They had a um, they had a code like red or something like that go up, and it was like code 8, and I could see all the paramedics and everybody like leaving the hospital area, and they were running outside, and then they brought in somebody and in on the bed, and it was too late for that person. Later on I found out that they were dead in their vehicle. So sad. Y'all have a huge homeless problem. So if you say you're having a chest pain, it's basically a free ticket to room immediately. Heart attack is, I don't know, Kevin. I've gone in saying that I have a heart attack because I really did think I was having a heart attack one time. They check your vitals real quick, and if your vitals are showing that they do an EKG on you real quick, and they do your vitals, and if your vitals are fine, and your EKG is good, they put you right back into the into the waiting area because they're like, well, you know, her vitals are fine, so she may be having some chest pain, but it's not a heart attack. That's how they view it. So they put you right back into the waiting room. So I don't know. But guys, you know what? It's already 1:27, and I need to get back to work. So I will try to go live later, and probably around 8 o'clock I will be going live with toys. Okay, toys and brushes. So I love you all, and take care, and I will see y'all again soon tonight. Ciao.